Good morning and welcome to my little shed. I thought I'd make a video of the gear I've got for prepping, because when I first started out doing it, I really struggled to find out what I needed and what was the best stuff to buy, because obviously it costs quite a bit of money and you don't want to buy the wrong stuff in as you start off. So here's my stuff. Firstly, this is the workhorse. It's my compressor. It's an SIP with a 100-litre tank, and it produces, I think it's 14 cubic feet per minute, so it's quite a good one. It's also supposedly quiet. I got it from Ripon Farm Services for just under £500, I think. From there we go up to me vapor extraction, or whatever you like to call that. Bought that from Zoic. You sort of get that bit from Zoic. Quite expensive, but it does a good job. Manifold came from Amazon. I think it's got 6 or more ports on it, of which I'm using 3, 2 spares, and my bits of air tube go around in this protective sleeve, and that I bought off Amazon. Then we come to me 2 air pens. That's all I've got at the moment. That's the Zoic Microraptor. I'm not too keen on that, to be honest. I can't get on with it for some reason. This is me Ken Mannion TT pen, which is absolutely the dog's doodly bits. And Ken is a good guy to speak to. He gives you plenty of good advice. Here's me dust extraction setup. I've got an industrial hoover in there, although they're only about £80. It's got a socket in it that you can power other tools from, and when you switch that tool on, it actually switches the hoover on, so you don't have to fiddle about with switches. So mine's hooked up to the light on my abrasion unit, so every time I switch that on, that comes on. This is a recent addition. It's the DeWalt Cyclone. I got a good deal on that off Amazon. I found it for 80 quid. This normally sells for about 120 something. Then my hose goes up to me little extraction box, which I've got a tube in here with some holes in, and that's that. My air abrading setup is a Vanneman Pro Blast, which is the one with the pedal that immediately cuts the supply off. It goes into this, I think it's a Sealy, that. Again, bought from Ripon Farm Services, but you can get them from anywhere, Amazon, anywhere. I replaced the Perspex in the top with some toughened glass though, because Perspex just is no good. And I'm still struggling to learn this air abrading job, but we'll get there. So my PPE consists of a dust mask that I got from Screwfix. It's an FP3 mask, which is very good, and I wear that all the time. I've got some anti-vibration gloves, which I also got from Screwfix. They were quite expensive, 20 something pound. And I have either ear defenders, but I usually prefer to wear the Bluetooth headphones and listen to music while I'm on. So that's my PPE. My grinder is a Fordham knockoff that I got from Amazon. I think that was about £90, but it's very good. It's controlled by a foot pedal down there, which is really handy. And in here I've got loads and loads of little bits and bobs that I just buy on spec off generally Amazon, see if they're any good. And a little burst set in there, which are also very good for grinding stuff. On the top shelf I've got various super glues and polishes and generally bits and bobs that you need. Tool oil. Yeah, I'll use that, the Chemi polish fluid from, you get that from Zoic, that's good. We also like this pre-wax or Bri-Wax furniture polish. And coming round onto here, there's 5, 10, 15, 20% solutions of Paraloid B72. I don't use that, to be honest, very much, but I've got it. So I hope that's helpful to someone, because I say I struggled. I really struggled, just doing my head in, looking at stuff, trying to decide what to buy. So it might be useful to someone. Anyway, have a good day. Bye.